Hello, my dear students. Teacher Jason here, and it's time for our online science class. I hope you and your family stay safe and everything alright with you. I wish you enjoy and have a really good time here with me. So let's dive into our lesson.
Okay, before we start our lesson, let's recap everything and review what we learned on previous lesson. Okay, our topic is the air around us. Unit is the air around us. Please repeat after me. The air around us. The air around us. Repeat after me, please. The air around us. Okay, so our unit is the air around us, and our topic components of air and their uses. Repeat after me. Components of air and their uses. Components of air and their uses. One more time. Components of air and their uses. Okay, now let's recap and refresh our knowledge. Okay, let's review everything we learned before on previous lessons. So we know what is air. You can open your copybook, you can pause the video, open the copybook and try to answer my questions. Okay, what is air? What is air? The air is air, and try to complete this sentence. What is air? The air is a mixture of gases. All right, repeat after me. The air is a mixture of gases. The air is a mixture of gases. One more time. The air is a mixture of gases. Well done. Next one. This air is everywhere and it's called. Try to complete this sentence. How we call this air? It's everywhere on our planet and we call it. How we call this air? We call this air Earth atmosphere. Repeat after me. Earth atmosphere. Okay? Let's read this sentence one more time all together. Repeat after me, please. This air is everywhere and it is called the Earth atmosphere. All right, this air is everywhere and it's called the Earth atmosphere. All right, also we watched some video and we know that our air consists of carbon dioxide. Repeat after me. Carbon dioxide. Okay, also water, water vapor, water. Repeat after me. Water. Oxygen. Repeat after me. Oxygen. Oxygen. And nitrogen. Yeah, the biggest part of the gas in our air is nitrogen. Repeat after me. Nitrogen. Okay. Also, we know that the hugest part of our air is nitrogen, and we have around 21% of oxygen. Right? Repeat after me. Oxygen. Oxygen. Oxygen, the most important gas for all living things, all right? And nitrogen, repeat after me, nitrogen, all right? And we made some exercise, yeah, in our work textbook on page 112. We know that how we use air in picture one. We inflate balloon, yeah? Number two, it's woman inhale, yeah? She breathe in, humans breathe in air for living, yeah? And number three, same like number one, we inflate something, yeah? We inflate a car tire, yeah? So you have to finish that one. And I hope we already made that and you finish these exercises. Okay, so today we continue our topic components of air and their uses. Repeat after me. Components of air and their uses. Components of air and their uses. Okay, so like on previous lesson, we watch with you some amazing tricks with air pressure. Okay, so today I would like to start our lesson from video again how to have fun with air and balloons. All right, so follow the next instruction and watch video 1, please. First of all, you pause the video lesson, please. Pause our video lesson. Then click the link and watch video 1. It's appear here on the screen, or you can find the link in description below. And when you finish watching video 1, continue to watch our video lesson, all right? So when you finish, please close that window and come back to our video lesson and continue to watch our video lesson. So I ask you to pause the video now, open video 1, and when you finish with video 1, continue to watch our video lesson, right? So let's do it right now. Pause the video, please. All right, I hope you enjoy our video about tricks with balloons, right? We have only air and balloons made of rubber, yeah? We have rubber material and objects, balloons, and air, and we have a lot of fun with these two materials, right? So let's continue our lesson, components of air and their uses. Okay, we have pie chart here, right? So what gases in our air? So the huge part of our air, 78% of our air is nitrogen. Repeat after me, nitrogen, nitrogen, okay? Chemical symbol of nitrogen is N2, right? N2, repeat after me, N2. Okay, nitrogen N2. One more time, nitrogen N2. Yeah, nitrogen is the biggest part of our air. It dilutes oxygen in the air, making it good for living things. Okay, so nitrogen, the biggest part of our air is nitrogen. All right, what else? We have 0.04%, so less, yeah, so little part of carbon dioxide. Okay, repeat after me, carbon dioxide. One more time, carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide, okay? And chemical symbol of carbon dioxide is CO2. Repeat after me, CO2, CO2. All right, it's very useful to plants, yeah, because we know that plants use carbon dioxide to make food through photosynthesis. Okay, so it's second gas in our air, and you see we have two more. So what is it? Yeah, 0.04% is carbon dioxide, 78% is nitrogen. What next? Almost 1%, yeah, 0.96% is others gases, okay? There are other things in the air. For example, hydrogen, argon, water, vapor, and dust, okay? Water vapor makes air humid and brings other weather events, all right? And What is it? 21%. Okay, 21% of the most important gas for all living things, for you and me as well. It's oxygen. Repeat after me. Oxygen. Oxygen. Chemical symbol of oxygen is O2. Repeat after me. O2. O2. Oxygen, O2. Okay? It is useful to all living things. Living things breathe oxygen for their living. If no oxygen, we cannot breathe and we cannot live. Yeah? We cannot exist without oxygen. Okay, now we know that our air consists of different gases, and we know that 78% is nitrogen, 0.04% is carbon dioxide, 0.96% is other gases like hydrogen, argon, water vapor, and dust. And 21% is the most important gas for us, it's oxygen, O2. All right, before we continue our lesson, before we step into our practice stage, I will ask you to follow instruction and watch one more video, all right? All right. To watch next video, I ask you again to pause the video lesson, click the link and watch video 2. Same way like we make with video 1 in the beginning of our lesson. When you finish, watch video number 2. Come back to our video lesson and continue to watch our video lesson. Alright? See you here after you finish watch video 2. Okay, pause the video now and go watch video 2. And I'm waiting you here, okay? See you later. So I hope you finish our video and now you know how air is important for us, right? So right now we step into our practice and production stage, all right? I will ask you to take out your work textbook, prepare your pen or pencil, open page 116, all right? And we will make some practice, okay? Take out your work textbook, open page 116, yeah, and find exercise 1. Look at the pie chart showing the components of air and explain their uses, right? So please open page 116, prepare your pen or pencil, and we continue, okay? You can pause the video, prepare everything, open page 116, take your pen or pencil, and continue watch our lesson, right? So first, gas, okay? Look at the pie chart showing the components of air and explain their uses. The biggest part of our pie chart is nitrogen, right? Gas is nitrogen. Repeat after me, nitrogen. One more time, nitrogen. And chemical symbol of nitrogen is N2, right? N2, nitrogen N2. Okay, next one is amount. How many percent of nitrogen in the air? We know that amount of nitrogen in the air is 78%. Repeat after me, 78%. 78%. Okay, and uses. Nitrogen dilutes oxygen in the air, making it good for living things. Okay, dilutes. So nitrogen dilutes oxygen in the air. All right. Now I ask you to pause the video and write it down. Okay, write everything down in your work textbook. When you finish writing, push play button and we continue our lesson. Okay. All right, next one. Next one is green one. Green part of our pie chart. Very small amount. Yeah. What is it? Do you remember what the gas is it? It's carbon dioxide. Repeat after me. Carbon dioxide. Yeah, carbon dioxide. Do you remember how many percent amount? Okay, before amount, one more time. Carbon dioxide. And chemical symbol is CO2. Repeat after me. CO2. Carbon dioxide. CO2. How many percent carbon dioxide in our air? If you remember, write it down, okay? If you not, I will show you one more time. 0.04%, so less, yeah? A little part of carbon dioxide in our air. And uses. Do you remember uses of carbon dioxide? It's vital for our plants, yes? Plants use it to make food through photosynthesis. Repeat after me. Plants use it to make food through photosynthesis. Yes? So carbon dioxide is the food for our plants. Okay, good job now. Everyone, pause the video, please. Take your pen and write down everything in your work textbook. Yeah, gas, carbon dioxide, CO2, amount 0.04%, and uses. Plants use it to make food through photosynthesis. All right, when you finish, you can continue watch our lesson. Yeah. Okay, next gas. Next gas, what is it? Next part is the small amount, yeah, less than 1%. What is it? It's hydrogen, hydrogen, water vapor. Yeah, hydrogen and water vapor. Amount, I remember. And what about you? Do you remember? 0.96, 0.96%. Okay, repeat after me. Hydrogen, gas, hydrogen, and water vapor. Water vapor. Repeat after me, please. Water vapor. Hydrogen and water vapor. Amount 0.96%, less than 1. Yeah. Repeat after me. 0.96%. Okay. And uses. Water vapor makes the air humid. Repeat after me. Water vapor makes the air humid. Water vapor makes the air humid. Right? Okay, now you pause the video, write down everything in your work textbook, okay? Hydrogen, water vapor, 0.96%, and water vapor makes the air humid. Pause the video and write it down in your work textbook, okay? When you finish, push the play button and we continue our lesson. Okay, next gas is, what is it? The most important gas for all living things. Everybody knows. Yeah? What is it? Oxygen. Repeat after me. Oxygen. And chemical symbol is O2, right? O2. Okay? And amount of oxygen is 21%. 21% in our air, right? 21%. Repeat after me. 21%. Okay, and uses, yeah, it's very important for all living things, yeah, because we breathe in oxygen. Yeah, all living things breathe oxygen for their living. Repeat after me. All living things breathe oxygen for their living. Okay, all living things breathe oxygen for their living. Okay, pause the video and write it down. Okay, write everything in your work textbook. Okay, when you're writing, please push the play button and we continue our lesson. Okay, good job everyone. I hope you finish our exercise, and before we finish our lesson, let's recap everything we learned today. Okay, we learn components of air and their uses, right? I show you some amazing tricks with balloons and air, and we discover with you all components of our air. It's nitrogen, carbon dioxide, some others, yeah, hydrogen and water vapor, and the most interesting for us is oxygen. All right, so then we watch one more video about how is important air, and we make some exercise on page 116. Yeah, we fill up our we look at the pie chart and we explain everything what they ask from us. Yeah, so we find nitrogen in our air, that it's 78%. We explain why uses of nitrogen. Also, we discover with the carbon dioxide, yeah, that it's 0.04%. We explain that plants use carbon dioxide for make food. We find other gases like hydrogen, water vapor, yeah, less than 1%. And we find that water vapor makes the air humid. And 21% of our important gas for living things, oxygen, O2, yeah? So this is it for today.
Okay, now our lesson is finished. I hope it was exciting and interesting for you, and I wish to see you soon. All right, so I wish you stay safe with your family at your home, stay home, and see you soon. Okay, bye bye.